What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the winter downgrades of the BPL. Now, this is a list you don't want to be on, but something to be said about this right here is if you can find these players now, find them, buy them, because their prices are just going to go up. Their cards don't exist anymore, and what they were replaced with is a worse version of themselves. So for the most part, I will say, go out and buy these cards, depending on who they are, what kind of league you play with, and all that good stuff. So, jumping right into it, we're going to do the same kind of format that we did before. We're going to compare them to their old card and see what happened. So we've got, I don't even know how to say his name. It is, I don't even know how to spell his name apparently, because it's N-I-A, Umar Niasi. He got downgraded from a 77 to a 75. He lost 2 pace, 1 shot, 3 dribbling. Those are very, very important stats to have on your striker, and he's barely in the edge of gold now. He's sitting at a 75, and I guess when he got traded from Everton, everything went downhill. Then we've got the only kind of Liverpool player on here, Jalisa Markowicz. I believe he's on loan as far as I know. He loaned out to Sporting, and then he went to Hull, and Hull is just all over this downgrade because they're not performing how well people thought they would perform. But he got downgraded from a 78 to a 76. He lost 1 shot, 3 passing, and 2 physical. All in all, not that bad because he's a midfielder on the right side. Basically use him for his pace. So he's still got 92. So all in all, his card won't take that big of a hit. Then we've got probably the biggest one of the two. It's going to be Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now, his card is one I would definitely say to go and get because there are better German BPL links, but it doesn't hurt to have him in your club. It's also weird that he has an inform. I believe that's an inform, and now he got downgraded. But aside from that, he lost a lot. He lost 1 passing, 1 dribbling, 1 defending, and 1 physical. Everything he uses in his center mid position is gone. He doesn't have good pace to begin with, and his shot's mediocre. So, unfortunately, the card is looking a little rough. A little rough for wear. Next, we're going to have Evandro, whose actual name I don't remember. But he went from a gold down to a silver, which is sometimes not such a bad thing for your FIFA life because you will get maybe a potentially really good gold or silver card, but not for Evandro. He dropped 2 passing, 2 dribbling, 1 defending, and 1 physical. Hull City just got a brunt of the downgrades, and he's in the wake. Next, we're going to have Steve Ireland. I think that's his name. And he also went from a gold to a silver, which is not good. But he only lost 2 passing and 2 dribbling. So the fact that he dropped 2 points over 4 points, like he dropped 2 levels over 4 points, I guess is the easiest way to word that, is not that, it's weird. So I'm not sure if he was a very poorly rated 76 and they decided to fix it, or they just wanted to get him into silver because I believe he was a silver a little while ago. It remains to be seen, but very, very harsh to bring him down to. Now, the other biggest player in this is going to be Nicolas Otamendi. And I haven't really watched City's game, so I don't know why he's been getting downgraded, but he lost 1 shot, which he's a center back, who cares, but he lost 2 defending and a physical, which is going to be a big deal for this card. So he's a pretty decent center back in the EPL, so he's another one I would say go and pick up if you can because you're not going to be able to find him. You will be able to find him because half the game has been out, but his price is going to go up because his card doesn't exist anymore. Next, we're going to come over to Wes Morgan, and this is where the Leicester center backs got hit because they had been performing poorly and gave Schmeichel a chance to get all of his informs. Wes Morgan dropped 1 pace, which is never something you want to see in a center back, dropped 3 defending and 1 physical, which is all of the stats he really uses, maybe passing in that position, which is unfortunate. Then we've got his partner in crime, Huth, who maybe, I don't know, I don't watch Leicester games, maybe they're not even in anymore, but Huth also dropped pace, but he dropped 3 pace, and he started at 44, so it's not like he had much to spare. So now he's down to 41, he dropped 1 passing, and he dropped 3 defending, so don't touch this card with 10-foot pole. If you need a German BPL, you're going to go with Mustafa anyway. Next, we'll go with the faster of the 2 center backs. For whatever reason, aside from Otamendi, they just hit slow center backs like it was their job. Next is going to be John Terry with that whopping 34 pace. He also, for us pack openers, very happy that he's now at 82 because we won't see a big flare and then be sad when we see his dumb face pop up. But he lost 2 on his passing, 2 on his defending and 2 on his physical. The defending and physical hurt a lot. So he's already slow. His defending stats are going to be worse, and you're just not going to use him. Next, we've got John O'Shea, who is now a silver. But he's a silver with 33 pace, so no one is going to use him anyway. But he also got hit with the downgrade stick, and he lost 1 pass, 1 dribbling, 2 defending, and 1 physical. He's not someone you're going to use as center back anyway again. A lot of these center backs aren't. Otamendi's probably the only one you're looking at, so all in all, doesn't really matter too much. Next, we've got goalies. We've got Steve Mandanda. That's not what I wanted to do. Steve Mandanda, who do not buy, do not use him ever. His 85 card is bad, and it's really weird because 85 is a good rated goalie, and he just plays terribly. But he lost 1 on his diving, 2 on his kicking, and 1 on his positioning. Just don't even bother with Mandanda. He's an awful card. Next, we've got Socko, who actually dropped, I think, the most. He got dropped 3 ratings, and I believe that is the most in this list. And if I can type in his name, he got hit hard. -3 pace, -4 shot, -4 passing, -2 defending, and -1 physical. I don't know who at EA he pissed off, but his card just got beat into the ground. It's a silver, but it's bad. Next, we've got Claudio Bravo, who, with his partner Otamendi, got a little bit of the nerf, and he lost. He went down 2 ratings. He lost 1 diving, 1 handling, 3 reflexes, which is big, and 1 passing. But he's going to be another goalie that you don't really use because everyone's going to use Jack Butling because he costs like 2K and he's incredible. Then we've got Tremel over here, who I think went down. Actually, he's the biggest decrease, 75 to a 71. He dropped 4 diving, 3 handling, 1 kicking, 5 reflexes, and 3 positioning. Barely a gold. Now he's a silver. Do not use him at all whatsoever. Yeah, it's just he'll be avoided. Those are a lot of hard stats. Like the only stat they didn't touch is the only stat that doesn't matter on a goalie. But hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. Comment down below letting me know if this is things you're going to want to see for every league, as they will continually release each for leagues. I can cover them all, give you at least the important ones, and it helps you don't have to look anything up. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here. There'll be more of this and other FIFA content out. All my social links are in the description below, and until next time, I'll see everyone later.